Welcome back to Janice Converses. Today's topic is on how to set clear boundaries with people. It isn't easy setting boundaries, mainly due to we want people to like us and we find it hard to say no. Being an empath makes it even harder. In a future video, I will speak on those who are empaths and explain in more detail. When we set boundaries, we're less angry and resentful because our needs are getting met. Boundaries make our expectations clear so others know what to expect from us and how we want to be treated. Boundaries are the foundation for happy, healthy relationships. When boundaries are not set, we show people we don't respect who we are, so why should they respect us? Not setting clear boundaries, we're allowing people to talk us into things that we don't want to do. For example, someone asks us, "Hey, can you help me with my project?" And you could say, "No, sorry, I'm really busy. I have too much going on." Or someone calls you to meet them for lunch that same day. You can say, "Thank you for asking me, but I can't right now. Let's set up a date for another time." And there's some boundaries for the workplace, and that's asking people not to call at home after a certain time, telling people you'll only check work emails between certain hours, and saying no to projects you're unable to take on due to a full workload. And the ability to change your mind, remember you have that right. And your right to your own time, the freedom to express sexual boundaries. Women have a lot of fear when thinking about setting boundaries with men. What's yours? Is it pushing him away and losing him? Women then decide not to have any boundaries at all in an attempt to preserve the relationship. Someone asks me, when is the best time to set boundaries in a relationship? As early as possible is the answer. We do need to tune into our feelings. Being self-aware is so important. And there are two key feelings in others that are red flags or cues that we're letting go of our boundaries, which is discomfort and resentment. So when those two feelings come up, you need to check yourself. Because you see, resentment usually comes from being taken advantage of or not appreciated. When someone acts in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's a cue to us they may be violating or crossing boundary. Remember, boundaries are not just a sign of a healthy relationship. They're a sign of self-respect. So give yourself the permission to set boundaries and work to preserve them. As a Christian life coach, I looked into the Bible to see what does the Bible say about keeping boundaries. The Bible actually says this type of behavior can help protect you from becoming a fool yourself. Jesus was known for setting boundaries. In John chapter 2, verse 24 says, "But Jesus would not entrust himself to them, for he knew all people." This passage is amazing and too often completely overlooked. Without boundaries, you will be led astray by forceful people who are eager to control areas of your life that don't belong to them. Without boundaries, you will be exposed to temptations that could have been easily avoided. And without respecting others' personal boundaries, you will hurt many people because you will cross the line with them and seek to control areas of their lives which are inappropriate for you to do so. The Bible teaches us to say no to something bad and yes to something good. In all these instances, the Bible is touching on the importance of personal boundaries. Here are a few scriptures to look up when you have time. Ephesians chapter 2, 1-5, Galatians chapter 2, verse 20, Romans chapter 12, verse 2, and John chapter 2, verses 15-16. Setting boundaries takes courage, practice, and support. And remember that it's a skill you can master. If you have found this video helpful, please share with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please click onto the notification bell for my upcoming videos. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You take care and God bless.